Welcome to the Faith Washington Show. A little different. We are live streaming here. What channel? What are we on? WNN
We're actually on the Faith Washington Show right now. We're on the Faith Washington channel.
and AMP2 TV Productions. Also, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, guys, I haven't done this since June, so.
I'm so glad you're
Just
here, though.
Thank you. I am too, Dawn. Dawn is here with me, and we're just going to talk a little bit about what I've been doing since then, and that's about it. Yeah, a lot of coaching, some consulting, a lot of great clients, and doing some other things, raising capital for companies that are startups. That's been a lot of fun. Met some great people, and my daughter is 15. She is in 10th grade. They're out of school now, so that's a little bit of a challenge, but yeah.
What's happened with kids in school and everything that you're going through?
Apparently, for public schools, they're going to either make them do some sort of online process, or they're going to like cancel school and have them finish their grades that way. I really don't know for sure. I don't know that they know for sure. Until we know more about what's happening with COVID-19, we're not gonna.
But I have to ask you, you do so much about energy work in healing and alternative health. And we on the cafe, we talk a lot about what's happening in the world, and we have to keep our mindset. And as positive as we all think we can be, is as much as you get that next text that says, don't do this, do that. This is what's happening, do that. How can anyone not feel the effects of this and be like, you got this?
I do. There's one thing that I always tell myself, I tell my clients, everything is always working out for me. It just does. And I know that. No matter what you go through in life, good, bad, indifferent, you're going to go through things. Doesn't matter whether you go through a really difficult life in the beginning, difficult in the middle, or difficult at the end. There's always going to be greatness there. But what our brains have been programmed and trained to do is to look for the bad, to believe the bad, to think the worst instead of going, wow, you know what a great opportunity this is for all of us to grow and maybe be at home a little more and actually talk to people. Kind of like a hurricane, except longer. Talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, come into the studio because you don't have to be somewhere. There's so many great things about this. The likelihood of you getting the coronavirus is pretty small, but that's a whole nother ballgame. We won't go there. But your frequency, okay, we're energetic beings in a quantum universe. Whether you believe it or not, it's the truth. We're energetic beings. We are not solid. That's not solid, okay? It's a molecular structure that's vibrating at a certain frequency. I vibrate at a certain frequency.
Yeah, no one else can.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. And
Yeah, how about
no
that?
one can do that. Dawn vibrates at a certain frequency, and Freddie and everyone else around you. And so what happens when bad things occur is it lowers everyone's frequency because they begin to feel sad, depressed, despair. Oh, my business. Oh, my kids. Oh my gosh, my mom and dad are going to get sick. Oh, I'm going to get sick. I've got COPD. I've got emphysema. Really? It's how you've been programmed since you were a little kid. It's not acceptable, but you can overcome it. You truly can. The power of the mind is the most powerful thing in the universe. Okay? God first, your mind connected to Him next. When you're aligned, there is nothing like it on the planet. Nothing.
How do we get in alignment then?
You feel great all day long. Be happy, because when you're happy, your vibe is high. When you feel good, when you feel love, when you feel compassion, when you feel absolutely energized because you just have a smile on your face, you just smiled at somebody who's depressed and hurting, or you touch their hand, or you touch their arm, or you don't touch and you do an air hug, made somebody's day because they're not able to do that yet. But we can all do it. I can assure you, trust me, if I can do it from where I come from, there's not a soul on this planet that can't do exactly the same thing. And when you feel great, you're aligned with God because you'll feel His good pleasure. It just resonates through your whole entire body. You look better, you feel better, you're excited, You're not feeling, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? But you have to learn to reprogram yourself. There are techniques that you can use that I teach my clients, many different techniques. I use different things on different people because certain things resonate with them.
And we were talking before you came on air that this is the time to grow a business.
Absolutely. If you think that your business is going to be a problem because either A, you have to pay your employees with that bill that came out, 2/3 of their salary, keep their insurance, and you feel like you're going to go under, that's not the truth. It's what you're focused on. Whatever you focus on in this life is what you are going to get. It is not random. You are creating with your thoughts because your thoughts vibrate. When you feel great, you have great thoughts. It's how it works. Whether you believe it, whether you don't, it doesn't matter. That's how God designed the universe. Frequency. That's what we are.
Now, you're talking about growing business. You do coaching, high-level coaching.
Yes.
Social media.
Yes.
Use it or not right now.
I think that every single business right now, if you have a business, you need to be on Instagram. You need to be on Facebook. You need to be just doing a simple video. I don't care if you wake up in the morning and you look like crap. Just do a video. Get outside and walk. Hey, I'm out walking around because I want to feel good today. And you just say, you know, it kind of started out crappy, but I walked a little bit and suddenly I'm feeling really good. And you're talking about your business. You're letting other people know, you know what? We all struggle. We're all vulnerable. But don't stay in it. When you stay in it, that's when you allow your vibe to hit the bottom. Get up and move. Physical movement changes your vibrational frequency. It's very, very simple.
Get out, get some sunshine. But you're looking to grow your business. We talked about this. We just had the cafe on. We had Benny Blades on, which what a gift to kick off a show. We were going to start this show, football season. We were going to kick it off in August. We were going to run through February, go to game day, everything we're going to do, right? But what happens?
It doesn't matter what happens.
Doesn't matter because now we have a captive audience. So now instead of waiting until August, we're kicking the show off today.
Yes.
Because what are people looking for? You're looking for sports. You're looking for an outlet. You're looking for some hope and happiness. Growing your business and saying, you know what, in a couple weeks, we're coming back. The world will continue to grow. No more reported cases in China. Italy, unfortunately, they're still in the thick of it. Hopefully, the United States, we're going to learn from every other country and say, you know what, we got this in a couple weeks. And go back to the new normal. It's not going to be what it used to be. It'll be our new normal. But social media platforms, just like this.
It's just fabulous. There's nothing like this. If folks, come and see Dawn and Freddie at the studio. Make an appointment. Get yourself on the air. Even if you're doing it for 2 months, whatever the case may be, get yourself on the air. Talk about your business. Talk about what you bring to the table. What are the solutions that you provide for people? If you can speak about that, everybody has problems and issues. If you can solve something for someone, they're going to be willing to pay you for it. Do you deliver food? Maybe you should talk about that on social media. Amp it up. Hook up with influencers so that you can ramp it up in those social media platforms. This is the greatest time ever, ever. So if you're not doing that right now, I can assure you, you're going to get left behind. And you're going to feel depressed and despair and sad. Stop it. You have to stop yourself. You have to stop yourself because if you don't, who's going to?
Hashtag stop it.
Exactly.
But it's changing the energy. And you work.
How you feel? You feel good? How you feeling, young man?
How you feeling, Slick? You feeling good?
Woo!
We are on a small crew.
Powerhouse.
You're Benny Blades, right?
Yep.
We're on a small crew here at the studios, but you know what? We're able to get your message out. And if you don't want to come in, that's okay, because we have the capability of doing this from your home.
Remote.
From your office. We have shows that we produce tomorrow night. They're attorneys down in Broward County. They're going to be doing their shows from their office through our platform, getting it out just the same way as we always do, to get to the masses, to share the energy, to share a positive vibration.
Yes.
Because if you open the newspaper, here, you know what happened? I never read the newspaper.
Until now?
Ever. Now I read the newspaper.
Now.
Do you know what?
Yeah, don't.
I need to go back to never reading the newspaper because somebody's going to tell me what happened.
Yeah.
And then they go, I didn't want to tell you when you were on air, but do you know what just happened?
And most of the time, it's inaccurate.
It's a headline.
Most of the time, What's being pumped out is inaccurate. Research for yourself. Do not be a sheeple, okay? Sheeple get crushed. We're not sheeple.
Welcome to the world of Faith Washington.
Yes, this is my world. This is how I live. This is how I coach. This is how we have fun. But I get results. That's what I care about. I am a results-driven individual. Everyone that I meet, everyone that I coach, everyone that is coachable and teachable is a powerhouse. So are you. You just don't know it yet.
So now is not the time to retreat on business.
Do not retreat. Are you kidding me? Push it. Get out there and do stuff you've never done before. Yeah, why not? Think about how much fun you'll have learning something new.
And you can do it without being about amongst a lot of people. You can do it from
at home.
You can do it from
You
your
got
office. And people who
this.
say that we're here, we are here. We are, 4 feet apart? Slick's 10 feet away from us. We've had a few people in studio, 2 or 3 at a time. It can be done.
Absolutely.
But you have to actually really focus on that.
I agree.
And change the mindset. And no, we're doing a virtual birthday party here today for Freddie. What's
Yay.
that mean? It's his
Happy birthday, Freddie.
So we're
Woohoo.
doing Collins on our 12 o'clock show. We had Benny Blades here this morning. We had people calling in, talking to him. Pick
Love
up
it.
your phone. Right,
That's all you
something
gotta
we
do.
never do. I think if we could pick up our phone and call people more than texting, the power of a text.
It's lost in translation.
Thank you.
Language, tonality, how you speak. That's what makes great speakers wonderful to listen to when they're on the platform. They get up and they know when to pause. They know when to address the audience in a certain way. They know what's going to land. And they're watching their audience as well. And that's such a big deal. So when you get on the phone and you're speaking to someone, you know what? They can hear your tone of voice. They can hear if you're concerned. They can hear if you're super happy. Call somebody up and just brighten their day to day. One person, I challenge you to do that. One person that you know or maybe don't know really well, pick up the phone and say, hey, how are you doing going through all this? You doing okay?
Instead of sending the text.
Thank you. It's called compassion, kindness, love, empathy. Boom, top level vibrations. And once you're up there, you do not want to fall down. It's uncomfortable. You become so uncomfortable, you won't allow yourself to go there. In fact, you will kick people out of your life if they continue to be vibrating at a low frequency.
Because that's what happens. You and I talk about this
Yes.
every night, right?
Yep.
You can have a great day.
Yep.
And it's okay to have a great day in the midst of everything that's going on because that is your vibration.
Yes.
And you go home and someone dumps their garbage, I call it the garbage truck syndrome on you. It doesn't mean you have to take it. But
You
it
don't.
takes more work not to take it than to take it.
Wrong,
Why?
because that's what you believe.
Interesting.
You get what you believe, no matter whether it's high, low, somewhere in between. Whatever you believe is what you're going to experience. It's stuck in your lizard brain, the limbic system. It's stuck in your mind, so you have these really deep neuronal pathways in your head. And you think the same thing over and over every day. I wake up, oh my God, oh my God. I come home, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Really? No. No. You get to choose that. But if you continue to choose those things, that's what you continue to get. Listen, I create my own stuff. Trust me, I have my arenas that I struggle in, and it's not so easy. But it's easier than it used to be. So there's amazing hope for every single person. You have to choose it. You have to choose. I don't want to feel poopy when I wake up in the morning. I don't want to feel crappy before I go to bed. I want to feel great all day long.
Here's what Rick O'Shea says. God made us warriors. Go be bold. Fear is for the non-believers.
Ha! Yes! Oh, man! That's my buddy Rick.
See, people
Clorox,
miss hearing from you.
Clorox 360, baby. Crush it.
But you realize people miss hearing from you. Look
I
at these
know.
numbers,
Thank
Faith.
you. Thank
15
you.
minutes you've been on air. Seriously, it's been almost a year.
I know.
This
I
just
know.
shows you that your message, your vibration, people want to hear it.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you.
100%.
So, sponsors. By the way, Clorox 360. My buddy Rick owns the company, and so he...
Can we get some?
Well, what it does, wait till you hear this. It's an electrostatic type of device that sprays some sort of a solution that sterilizes things, and it wraps around everything. Coolest stuff you've ever seen. Amazing. It's like so very, very exciting. Oh, and then we have gut armor too, so that's pretty exciting as well. That's for another time.
Well, are people looking for this Clorox 360? Can you get it?
As far as I know, yeah. Rick, you need to like give me some information so I can
So tell
ramp
me
you up.
Tell me what it's doing.
They use it on the cruise ships. They use it. It's after the fact, but they use it in healthcare facilities, hospitals, anywhere and everywhere. You could come in and spray this place whoosh, clean.
Can we get it? Can people
I'll have to ask Rick. Yeah,
Rick,
should be able to get it.
Rick, question is, if you're
Give
still watching,
give us a website. Give us a phone number, buddy.
let us
Something.
know if we get in touch with Faith. Text it in. Let us know, because there's nothing on the shelves.
I know.
And
I
you
know,
see
it's
new
really
commercials coming
disappointing.
out for new cleaning products, and then you go and you look on that. There's nothing out there. So what
know.
are we using? And what about the chemicals? Are
Well,
we
the
safe?
chemicals, no, the stuff that they use is safe. And like I said, because of the electrostatic way that it's done, it's in a minuscule quantity, so you don't have to worry about all that. But great stuff. Are you kidding me? Talk about raising your vibration. Listen, I'm not a big fan of chemicals, but at this point in time, they developed it for the norovirus on cruise ships.
And I'm going to
Crushed
ask you,
it.
because
Totally crushed it.
with your background and everything,
Yes.
you're not just this beautiful 6-foot-tall supermodel that sits here on the Faith Washington show. Faith has
Dawn.
credentials. Tell everyone about your credentials, and then I'm
for
going to
God's
ask
sake,
you the
really,
question.
I'm a pharmacist and a biochemist. I'm a pharmacist licensed in 2 states, Florida and Delaware. I have studied my entire life. Once I left college, I didn't stop. I became a certified personal trainer, certified strength and conditioning specialist, and so many other things I can't begin to tell you. I just don't even list it all.
So if we look
There's
at
no
the
reason.
biochemistry background, we look
Yes.
at we're going to put your medical health care provider cap back on for
Yep.
a moment.
Yeah.
The virus, the mutations,
Every virus mutates.
and what? So if you get it, can you get it again?
You know something? If it mutates, you probably could.
So
And
if
it
someone
will.
gets it now, then
Yeah.
maybe.
But it's in a family of viruses, okay? You've got SARS, you've got avian swine, Ebola is a bacteria, you've got Zika. There's so many different things that are out there. There's the herpes family of viruses, the cytomegalovirus, there's mononucleosis. All of these things are in different families. So coronavirus has been around since the 70s. They diagnosed and created the actual diagram for that years and years and years ago. This is a quote-unquote mutated form. Well, there's a lot more to it than that. However, the body's immune system will crush things if you're vibrating at that high frequency, if you take care of your gut, you don't have leaky gut, if you eat nutritious foods as close to whole foods as you can. If you're completely vegetarian, I would suggest you eat a little bit of meat. I know that's just going to just fry a few people, but I'm okay with that.
What about vegan?
Vegan.
Eat some meat?
Yeah, eat some meat. I'm telling you, eat some meat. Your body, look, molars, incisors, you're meant to eat meat, not just plants. If you were meant to eat plants, you'd look like a hippopotamus, okay? That's how it works.
Okay, Rick, so is coronavirus approved and Faith is crazy, smart, badass? Yes. So, Rick, can we get the Clorox 360 locally for us? Is there a way to get it?
Yeah.
Is
Let
there a
us
way
know.
to get it to Faith or to get it to
Yeah.
people?
Let me know. Give us something.
Everyone seems to think you're badass, because that seems to be word of the day. Faith is the badass. Gut armor, vitamin D3, they're saying.
Yes, the gut armor has the vitamin D3 in it, which helps amplify the immune system. But gut armor is an amazing product. I don't want to go into that today because I don't want to make it about that. I need to come on your show and we'll do another, and we'll bring Rick
Faith,
on.
I mean, the comments are blowing up because people want to hear. You know what it is, though? We've got the government telling us their story, which is fine.
I don't care
And
what
you've
the
got-
government says. Excuse me.
But people want to
seriously.
hear from you.
Right. Because I don't listen to the government. If you
That is
listen to
true.
the government, you're going to be in trouble. Listen, people, they're not coming here to save you. Do you understand? They have their own agenda. You want to avoid that agenda. Okay? You need to learn to think for yourself. Do your research. Do what serves your family. Chop, chop, folks, okay? Faith doesn't play games. I give 0, and you know what that is.
But that's why I'm telling you, Faith, the numbers. You want to talk about a captive audience? We didn't promote you. I didn't
No, you
even
didn't.
know
I didn't even know I was coming on
we didn't
today.
know you were coming. We
I
didn't
just
know
showed
you
up
were
for
doing a
Freddie's
show, right?
birthday.
He said, go on air. The numbers are exploding because people want to hear an option. You want to grow your business? This is proof right here. You're at about 2,000 in 15 minutes.
Woohoo!
Right?
Not a bad gig, folks.
This is the proof. Because what are we listening to? We're listening to. Is there information
Truth.
out there? Absolutely.
Sure.
Is it watered down and changed? Absolutely. Does Faith ever do that? No.
Yeah.
You're going to let us know what it is. Right? Change your vibration.
Yes.
Elevate it. Gut health.
Yep.
Get some fresh air. Clean what you need to clean.
Exactly.
Get outside.
Get outside. Take your shoes off. Stick them in the dirt. Go to the beach. Stick them in the sand. Stick them in the ocean. Greatest cleanser, even though it's polluted, is ocean water. Ocean water. Saline. Get out there. Get the fresh air and the sunshine. That's why all this is happening. This is what I tell my clients. You need to slow down to speed up. It's just a fact of life. Slow down to speed up. And if you don't do that, you're going to get buried in the mire and the same daily grind. You know what? I hear all these wonderful entrepreneurs, and listen, God bless them all, because I love these peeps. I follow them. But everybody's like, you got to grind, grind, grind. I don't subscribe to that. I believe that if you're able to use your mind powerfully, you're going to attract to you the people, places, and things that you need to do your business for you, for your family. And love what you do. Never do stuff that you hate. If you're in corporate America right now and you hate your job, like I used to, you do not have to do that crap, because you have gifts and talents within you that God gave you that you can operate in and create a very successful, wonderful business and make everybody around you feel just as good. That's it. That's what life is about. We're not here to suffer. Au contraire, we are not here to be miserable beings, because look what happens when we're miserable. Look what occurs.
You're right.
It's just part of the gig. I'm not going to be miserable, not for you, not for anybody.
You got to do it.
Thank
You got to
you.
get out, raise
Yep.
your mindset, have
Yes.
some faith, as they all say it.
Yes.
You've got a following. E says she's the best. Everyone, yes, E, she is absolutely the best. There is no doubt. What happens when you walk in here is you end up back on your own show again.
I know. What am I going to do?
How do people find you? Because they want to know more.
Faith Washington, 4U, the number 4, the letter U, at gmail.com. You can email me. You can call me. Text me. Call me, text me. Either way, 561-702-3986. 561-702-3986. I'm available, folks, because I know that this is not the easiest thing to go through, but listen, if you're happy and you're vibrating high, then you help everybody around you. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Benny comes in, I come in. How you feeling? How you guys feel? If you feel great, that's an indication of what's going on inside. That's your alignment with God.
That's
'Cause-
what's your takeaway for today?
Line up with God. Whether you believe or don't believe, I don't care. If you're an atheist, if you line up and you feel great internally, there's a reason for it. He didn't bring us here for us to suffer. We create that crap. We create that crap. Never forget that.
Reach out to her. Line up with whatever it is you
Yeah.
believe in. Faith?
Absolutely.
As always, it's a pleasure. This is what happens. We got Mo and Ma over here as well. They brought in some vegan treats for Freddie's birthday at 12 o'clock. It is a virtual birthday party for Freddie, so you'll be able to call in 888-994-4995
Awesome.
and just say, hey, Freddie, happy birthday. But yes, slowing down a little bit. We pushed and pushed, and now, like, you know what? We're scaling back, but we're still going.
Yes. And that's the whole idea, is go with the flow. The flow is going towards these different types of platforms. And if you don't do that, you're gonna fight the current. Listen, this is one thing I have to say. What do I have?
Minute.
Time? Okay. If you're a little older, okay, let's say you're over 50, you're over 60, you're over 70, I don't give a rip. You can learn new things. If you tell yourself, I can learn new things. If you're young, if you're in your teens, you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, learn something new. Find a way to interface with the older folks, because let me tell you something, the power is in the two of those coming together. It will never be you on your own.
All right, E, give us a call. We're more than happy to get you on a show as well. See that, Faith?
Woohoo!
All right, until next time.
Thank you, folks. Thanks for joining the Faith Washington Show. We'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.